Okay guys, 4 cameras running today. See if you can figure out what ones or where they are. I'm at Pak'n'Save Lincoln Road, and I walked in there today and by the shopping trolleys there's a little electoral, it must be voting day or something for all the Muppets that believe they live in countries. And yeah, I saw this and I got asked if I'd voted at the checkout by Marilyn, who's a lovely lady, and I just explained to her, no, I don't even register to vote. The reason I don't register my person to vote is because there's no obligation to register. I'm making that statement under the fact that I sent notices way back in 2012 to the Registrar of Electors asking them to please supply me where the obligation to vote is. Now I asked this girl, and let's just say there may have been a couple of cameras running, and I asked this girl if she could please explain to me where the obligation to register is. She says you don't have to vote, but you do have to be on the thing. It's $100 first offence. She started rambling off all of these offences. Then she told me she wasn't legally trained, and of course had already told me that something is illegal or not illegal. So if you're going to say something's illegal or not illegal, surely you should know what the fuck you're talking about, especially when you're there to represent elections. Alright? She got all offended, told me that I was taking something personal out on her, where I was merely stating the clarification of the words. She used the word must be enrolled, and I pointed out that the word must means may or may not in a directional sense, which is what that is in legalese. Now, she didn't want to get into that sort of debate. All I've asked for her is to give me the information. She said, I've already given it to you. She didn't even state the Electoral Act. I mean, she doesn't even know what the act is that she's sitting there trying to promote. So, yeah, I'll be putting a wee complaint through to the Electoral Commission about that, because I was simply asking where the obligation to register my person within a society is, and the old must and fear of fine or imprisonment and all that sort of jazz come in. No, it's fear tactics, because there isn't any. You're led to believe it. I told her that it wasn't English. She goes, well, that's not English. Well, of course it isn't, darling. It's a legal form that you're trying to dictate to me without being a lawyer or understanding the language you're trying to speak, and you have no correct interpretation of the words that are in that paper to say what it legally means or not. By her own admission, she's not a lawyer. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Today, at 11:15, and I'm unsure of the date because I don't even have my watch on that tells me what the date is today, so we'll just say possibly it's the 13th today, 13th of September. Yeah, pretty sure that's right, 13th of September 2017. And what does all that crap that I've just rambled off have to do with the price of gas? Sweet fuck all. So let's have a look. In fact, elections probably do have a lot to do with the price of gas when you think about it. Anyway, the price of gas today is $1.92 for 91, $2.01 for 95, and diesel at $1.21, so no change from last week. Until next week, catch you then, see you later. Try and figure out where all the cameras were, eh? Bye.